Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244. Today, IOI Interactive did a live stream announcing a few things coming this month. And one of the major things is going to be the final part of the DLC, 7 Deadly Sins. This season is going to be called the Season of Wrath. So that is going to be taking place in Dartmoor. So I'm going to show you the trailer. I'm going to show you when it's all going to go live in the game.
On your feet. But don't worry. I'm here. I'm here for you. I have felt your need to let go. Desire to unleash your wrath. Now is the time. They are coming for you.
So if I do say so myself, that is a pretty decent trailer. It's one of the best out of all of them that I've seen. So the concept of this entire DLC of the Season of Wrath is it's taking place in Dartmoor, and you're being hunted, basically. And as you've seen in some of those bits of the trailer there's going to be several things that you can create a trap with. So to think of like Home Alone, where you're going to have a certain period of time before the enemies come and swarm the house, the big mansion, the big manor house. And once they come swarm it, you're going to have to take everybody out. I'm presuming everyone's going to be a target, but you can lay down a load of traps, electrocution, explosions, and whatnot, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be 3-stage escalation again, because it did say in the description of that YouTube video. And yeah, so we have some pretty cool unlocks as well. We have a assault rifle. Well, it's not so cool actually. We have an assault rifle. We have a item that basically works as a flashbang, like a flash grenade. So it's kind of useless, and we have a rather impressive suit. So I quite look at the suit. It reminds me of J.C. Denton from Deus Ex, and it's one of my most favorite games of all time. So yeah, it's the only downside to it is that it's brown, but I do like the leather look of it. It looks pretty cool. So I'll definitely probably be wearing that from now on in a lot of things, and certainly until I change my disguise as mission anyway. So it's a really cool suit. So I highly recommend. If you are going to go and pick one of these DLCs, I recommend going for the Wrath one. I haven't played it, but just from the look of it, it looks pretty cool, and the concept looks pretty cool as well. So that's pretty much it for the DLC sector of this video. The next thing we announced as well is, because it's Halloween coming up, we have the Mills Rivery from Hitman 2 making a return. It's probably one of the best escalations in the entire series of Hitman so far. That takes place in Hawke's Bay, and it's taking place in... what's the other guy's name? Orson. It takes place in his dreams, so he's having a nightmare essentially, and you're in 47. You're in his nightmare, and you get to dress as a pumpkin head Halloween outfit, which is pretty cool as well. And you have to, take out a bunch of people and hide them in closets all across the beach. It is a very nice, decent escalation. It involves teleporting and things like that. So I highly recommend playing that escalation. It's a very, very cool one. Unfortunately, they did say it was only available for a limited time. I'm not sure why they keep doing this, because they did this with the Berlin Easter egg as well. I understand that it's not in Easter anymore, but why can't we continue to play that content? So because they've done this, I can only assume that when the Christmas mission comes out around Christmas time in Paris, of course, I can only assume that's going to be limited time as well. Fortunately, there is an unlock for this one. There's actually 2 unlocks for it, so you can get the wetsuit as an unlockable for completing the Mills Rivery escalation, the Halloween escalation in Hawke's Bay, and you can unlock the it's like a bat shuriken. So if you think of it, a batarang, it's pretty much that. That's what you're unlocking for this mission. So it's two pretty decent unlocks. Unfortunately, they didn't reward us with a pumpkin head outfit, which is what basically pretty much everyone was wanting. I'm not sure why they're restricting this, and they don't want to give us this outfit, because you can use it if you use a mod. You can use that outfit on other maps. I'm not completely sure why they don't want to use it and give it us as a reward, because that would have been quite a cool outfit, especially for Halloween coming up as well. It would have been a nice incentive to go back in that escalation, actually complete it and get a new reward, which would actually be pretty decent. As goofy as it is, it looks pretty cool to be wearing across other maps. But unfortunately, it's only going to be restricted to this time-limited event, which can only assume is going to be around for about a month, and that will be it. So, if you have Hawke's Bay, obviously you do have, because I think it's part of the free starter pack. I think it's a part of that for the Hitman 2. So you should have Hawke's Bay anyway, and you should be able to play this escalation for entirely free. The only other thing they announced this month as well is going to be more IO Interactive featured contracts specifically, and it's going to be made by some of the devs. Specifically, one of the level designers are going to be making one of the the featured contracts. So there's going to be 3 new featured contracts made by IO Interactive. But in terms of the roadmap stuff and all that stuff that's going to come out, Clemens did say this is the best roadmap yet that he's made. So I'm not sure how to interpret that. Either I don't know what he means by that. Either the way the video he's talking about, his roadmap video, or is he talking about the content itself? If he's talking about the content itself, I'm interested to find out what exactly is in this roadmap. But I'm prepared to be disappointed, because I'm usually in a disappointed mood once we see these roadmaps, because they don't really offer much anymore in terms of content compared to what they used to. I mean, they used to give us a couple of escalations a week. They used to give us 5 to 10 featured contracts every week. They used to give us challenge packs. They used to give you all sorts. But I can only assume there's going to be a new elusive target, and there'll probably be an old elusive target taking place in Hokkaido as well. Hopefully it's going to be the Surgeons, because we've played the Fugitive about 3 or 4 times now. And we didn't get to play the Surgeons once in Hitman 2, so it'll be a nice change to actually play that elusive target once again, and it would be nice to actually cover it. Otherwise, if it is the Fugitive, I'm not even sure if I'm going to cover it again, because I've already covered it multiple times already. But I am interested to see what the new elusive target is going to be, and how it ties into the whole Wrath theme, because that's what they're going for. And hopefully we get a free escalation as well, because we haven't had one of those for a few months now. I think it was since Pride, in fact. I think that was the last time we had a free escalation. That took place in Mendoza. That was the last free escalation that we had. So if you wasn't a DLC owner, you wouldn't really get anything new to play apart from the new elusive target. But because the new elusive targets aren't offering any kind of reward, a lot of people aren't attempting them. So what I am finding in my analytics is, from whenever I make a video on an older elusive target, they are getting more views than a new elusive target would. And it's only, I think it's purely because the fact that there's rewards in the older ones compared to the newer ones. So if you're a newer player, you can unlock the suit from that map, for example, and all that kind of stuff. But with the newer ones, there's not really much incentive there for people to play. People are kind of burnt out on elusive targets overall, especially me. I'm completely burnt out on it, but I'm the guy that's played them multiple times, so you can only forgive me for that. But yeah, in terms of content, that's all they've covered for this month. So that will all be coming October 26th. So that's a Tuesday, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so all that content will be covered then. The roadmap will be revealed on the same day as well. So we'll get to see what's all that's coming as well. If there's a patch note coming, all the patch notes comes out, I will be sure to cover a video on that. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on what you think of this DLC. Did you enjoy it? Do you think this is going to be a cool concept? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description. And a big shout out to Arjal, Isaiah Blake, Paul Lilly, Bedry, Mark Davis, Constantine Mueller, and Cooley Lee for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate you. Click the join button below if you want to become one of those guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.